Hello everyone, how are you all? This is Kathy from Divine Debut. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Today is the 17th of August of 2020 and I want to thank you all for being here and thank you for giving me a couple of days off. A lot of you will know that it was a big weekend, religiously speaking. So, well, we do have a personal life as well. Life shouldn't be only work, and it's always good to catch up with family, friends, people that are important in our lives, and we must give precedence sometimes to life and living our lives and not just be the robot, you know, work. I think we all need to take a break once in a while. Let's see what's going on today for you. For those of you that are watching this reading whenever, the messages will be important for you when you listen to this video. Let's look at what's going on with the Karma Dharma, and for those of you that are interested in what's going on in the astrology, please stick around after the tarot session and I will get into the astrology. Okay, so happy birthday if it's your birthday today. The sun is still transiting through Leo. Let's see what today's message is. And also, we're getting close to, and what is very important, the new moon in Leo, which is happening on the 18th, or depending on where you are in the world. Today is the 17th, so we're obviously quite in the dark right now. You know, just before a full moon, it's the dark phase of the moon. So we all know that on new moon. Oh wow. That was just a message from the Greek government speaking about the civil protection of Greece and COVID-19, to exercise caution, okay, because a lot of people in the Northern Hemisphere have been on vacation, okay, so it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen with the lockdown. We know that 2020 is a really different year, and I've been speaking about it for a long time. Everyone has. It's what's going on in the world, and we're moving now into a period of time when it's going to be quite interesting because Mars will be retrograding, and that's going to bring a lot of changes. Okay, so I will be talking with the astrology. Stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, please press that notification bell as I go into more details daily when I do even my daily readings. So let's have a look at what's going on with today's Karma Dharma, or again, when you receive this message. Wow, we've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Interesting. And you know, this was not planned. I usually don't do reversals, but the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse, which for me, reversals say that we have not gotten to the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, which is an ending of a cycle. It's Jupiter. Jupiter brings blessings. Right now, we're at the Hermit, which is the number 9. So one step before completing a cycle. Also, the Hermit is about, of course, it's Virgo. We're getting closer to the season of Virgo on the 22nd of the month, which is in about a week. So we're moving into the time of Virgo very soon, which will be when we will need to you know, roll up those sleeves and do the work. Virgo is all about health as well. And of course, COVID-19, which is all about health and what's going on on a collective level. We're going to have the opportunity to look closer at things surrounding health, the collective health, and what's going on in the world. Virgo is all about looking at the details, you know, reading between the lines, doing that detective work. Now, of course, Jupiter in the reverse says that the wheel is still facing down. And Jupiter, of course, brings expansion and growth. Sometimes it can be too much expansion, too much overblown ideas. Jupiter is also spirituality. It's our beliefs. It's our vision of the world, how we see the world. Okay, so some of us may be feeling, I don't know, as if God or Spirit has forgotten us. We don't give up. Keep the faith, keep going, and always, as I say, because we know that the light comes through, comes from the ethers, okay? The light comes from Spirit, comes from our higher self. We need to keep that crown chakra open and ready to receive messages that will be coming through. A lot of truth will be coming through. And, you know, again, I'm going to say Sagittarius. I just dropped a card, the 8 of Cups in the reverse, which is saying we're needing to head on, moving towards, I don't know, a place that works better for us, something that will bring us much more happiness. 8 of Cups in the reverse is the 7 of Cups, which means confusion. And of course, because Jupiter is all about truth and being in the reverse, some of us are still confused. I'm putting the card back in the deck, and 7 of Cups is very Neptunian. It's all about not having the clarity, feeling lost. I believe that at some point truth will come through, Spirit will be speaking to us. Keep those antennas open and receive the messages coming from above. Let's look at today's reading. What's going on, please, Spirit? What's going on a personal scale as well as on a collective scale? Let's take today's cards. So Pisces and Jupiter. Now, Jupiter in transiting, let's say if Jupiter was in the sign of Pisces, that's beautiful. I mean, Jupiter loves being in the sign of Pisces, and I'm connecting those dots. Why? Because what is Pisces? Pisces is everything that is hidden, but it's also very spiritual. And we know recently that we've had a sextile, and it's still going on. I mean, Jupiter in Capricorn connecting to Neptune in Pisces, that spiritual connection of what is true, what is not. And we've had a major finger of God pointing to the sun. So the sun is clarity now. You know, the sun transiting through Leo is connecting to Mercury. And Mercury is very close to the sun right now. So that's Mercury's messages. It's truth. It's communication. The sun is healing. It's the sun is health. Okay, it's the soul. This could be spiritual healing through communication, clear and concise communication. Anyway, I will be talking more astrology at the end of the video. So let's take these cards and see what's going on. The divine spread. So at the foundation, we've got the Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Interesting. So at the foundation, we've got a decision. In this deck here, she's not wearing a mask. She's not wearing a blindfold. So it looks as though she will have her options. She will be able to see what her options are so she can make that decision. And this could also say that someone has already made a decision. Let's see what is hidden. And we've got the Queen of Wands, who has been showing up a lot recently. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A lot of decision, decisiveness, strength, power in the Queen of Wands here. Now, she is fiery, okay? Fire is all about taking action. And we've got a strong connection with the Sun and Mars, both in their own signs. The Sun in Leo, Mars in Aries. This is a lot of power and energy given to us to take action, okay, before Mars turns retrograde. This is a chance to take action, to go towards what you want to manifest, okay, after having made a decision. Let's see what's in the recent past. We've got the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands usually is my Leo card. Queen of Wands is usually Leo as well. So I'm going to say that if you've been dealing with someone who's got strong Leo, we've got Sagittarius, we've got Leo, and I'm not ruling out Aries as well, because Aries is fire, and with Mars connecting to the Sun. You know, Six of Wands can speak of a past, some sort of victory, but this can also speak of strong ego where someone has reached a point of recognition. And sometimes ego, and with Jupiter here, which is expansion and growth, too much ego and overblown optimism, which is Jupiter, can be a bubble that is burst. So this could speak of success, but this could also speak of too much pride, where someone thinks that they're certain to success, but this could mean some sort of a disappointment or a bit of a knockback, that it's not the correct time to succeed right now. There's still something pending here. What's going on in the now? And we've got the star, which is Aquarius. Beautiful, beautiful. And on that note, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus has turned retrograde 2 days ago. So I will be going into that, more details on what's going on with that. Uranus transiting through the sign of Taurus. So I do feel that there is a fair bit of fixed energy here. And fixed energy is Leo and Aquarius. Interesting. So we've had the full moon in Aquarius and the new moon in Leo. So what's going on in the past couple of weeks for you? We know that new moons, a new moon in Leo, this can mean, you know, this is a lot of happiness, because new moons are something that we're starting, the potential to start something. What is Leo? It's creating something. It's true love. It's children. It's shining our light to the world. Whatever we've created, this is also a risk. Someone who's willing to take a risk towards their wish fulfillment. And again, the star is all about humanity, okay? It's humanitarianism. It's the collective. It's people. Leo is the king, whereas Aquarius is all about the people. Let's see what the action and advice, let's go to what our goal is. The goal here is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is continuing to nurture, provide to whatever we're trying to create. Okay, this is Capricorn. Seven of Pentacles is the energy of Capricorn. So still providing the work, still like whatever we're looking at, we need to water this plant. We need to be integral. We need to be doing the right thing and putting in the effort still. What's going on in the action and advice? We've got the Ten of Cups. So another 10. I am going to take Jupiter as being a 10. Not everyone is on the same timeline. So the fact that the card is here, Jupiter, does promise blessings here. Ten of Cups is, bliss, fulfillment, happiness on many levels. And we've got a group here. This could be a group of friends. This could be a family situation. This could be happiness where all our cups are filled. Okay, and this could mean family, the family that we've created as well. But I do feel a sense of brotherhood and sisterhood here. As you could see, there's a group of people here which are joining together to bring in this happiness. So again, humanitarianism, people coming together as one, which is also Neptune. I mean, Neptune is, we are all one, Pisces. That's it. Like, it's everyone coming together to bring in that symphony, okay, that point of success, that point of feeling complete and not feeling left out, not getting lost. Okay, it's more about groups and associations, which is also Aquarius. The outcome is justice. Wow, absolutely beautiful. Others, connection, other people, work colleagues, justice, equality. Okay, these are the scales of justice. And this is Libra. Libra is all about harmony. It's Venusian, right? So that new doorway is opening as long as there is a collective togetherness. Okay, we are all one. Remember the song "We Are the World," and that song. It's funny that I was having a conversation a couple of days ago with some friends, and we were talking about, you know, what's going on in the world, and on the radio came, you know, that song, that message, and it was just one of those signs. Okay, so let's see what is now in the hidden position, well, the divine position mainly. So what Spirit wants us to know, how Spirit is providing for us or showing us the signs. Let's take the message. Wow, there's that Nine of Wands, another 9. And I've been speaking about Jupiter being in the reverse. Here's the Hermit again. Now this card has shown up at least in the past couple of readings. It just keeps showing up. And what's interesting is that the Queen of Wands is holding that 10th wand. Okay, so bringing the ending of that cycle. Now, I have said that in this card, it looks as though whatever this imprisonment is, whatever this blockage is, obviously someone here is getting to the point where they're ready to act, react, okay, as this imprisonment cannot stand, okay. We know that with the Nine of Wands, someone's been through a lot, whether this is on a collective or on a personal scale. Someone's been through a lot, but they're still standing, okay. So there is, again, it's someone putting up a wall. That wall needs to come down. Okay, let's see what else we've got. And this could speak of trust issues. This could speak of any form of obstacles, fear, the lack of trust, I'm going to say mainly. But also because we know that wands are all about putting in the action, creating something. There is something that needs to be tweaked so that we can get to that 10 of wands. Now, it can be the fire, it can be the creation, it can be the decisiveness, it can also be the passion or even the desire, okay? Because the Ace of Wands, think about it, it's also some sort of an enlightenment, because if you think of the Ace of Wands, it's that wand that's coming through the through the ethers, out of nowhere. It's the potential given to us through Spirit, And it's that information, it's that light, it's that power, the gift that brings in a new beginning. But the Ace of Wands is also here with the 9. It will bring the ending before a new beginning. Let's take another card. And we've got Mercury here and the Magician. So on a personal level, the information that comes through, okay, because we know that the Magician is an ace. The Magician stands for Gemini, which is communication, Virgo, looking at the details, truth, okay, this is being grounded, having the tools to make the magic, and the tools are also reflected from the ethers, from spirit, from God. So whatever is going on up there is reflecting down here. We are given the tools from above. And again, look at that lightning, that idea, that understanding that comes from the ethers. Okay, and it comes, as I said, we need to have our crown chakra open and listen out for signs, synchronicity. Be ready on a mundane level to communicate, okay, to speak, to be able to collaborate, okay, to speak our truth. Again, Mercury. Mercury is the messenger of the gods, do not forget. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the Page of Cups. If we need to reach out and make that offer, you know, reach out, apologize if we've done something, if we've stepped on someone's toes. This is a very youthful offer that comes through, and it's unexpected, okay? And this could also be a message of love that comes through. We know that the page is very playful. Mercury is very playful in the sign of Leo. Okay, Mercury is the child. It's very childlike. It's in the sign of children. Now, again, a child could be some sort of a barrier, that fork in the road. And as I always say, children are never that. Okay, so Pisces is very important here. Again, Pisces can mean unconditional love. It can also mean confusion. And we've got the Ace of Swords, which is absolutely beautiful. So something to do with clarity, truth, new beginnings. Let's see what else we've got, everyone. Let's see what else we can understand through the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. Let's take a couple of messages here. You know, the Ace of Swords is also a card of victory as we begin something new. Again, being very decisive, very truthful. And Ace of Swords is also severing ties with whatever has been hurtful, whatever's been holding us back. Let's see what's going on in love. We have, wow, the Emperor, lead. Okay, so someone needs to take action, decisive action. We know that the Emperor is something to do with our stability, our home, our security. The Emperor can also mean someone that's taking charge of a situation. Now, because the Emperor is very Capricorn, it's Saturnian. This is doing things in the correct way, doing things by the book. It's also becoming the elder. So we've got very much the energy of the father and the child, okay? We've got Page of Cups here, and which is very childlike, and we've got the father here. So this could mean a father and a child. This could mean anything to do with corporations, governments, red tape, work, okay? Don't forget, again, Mercury is the child. It's right next to the sun. The sun is the father. Let's see what else we've got. So it looks as though someone is ready to take the lead. Now, this could also mean with justice, this can mean legalities. Same with Jupiter. We could have a father and a child maybe going, you know, a family that's reached the point where someone is wanting divorce, they're wanting equilibrium, they're wanting justice, and this can be again collectively but also individually. Let's see what else we've got. We've got take the lead again, and this is the Three of Wands. We've got the word lead. Wow, and lead can also mean that we're receiving some sort of a message. So a message which is going to put us in a position of understanding what we need to do, okay, so that we could bring in the change. Okay, interesting. So we've got Aries, Taurus, and a lot of fire here. Let's see what else we've got. And we have find balance. So someone is still trying to make a decision. For others of you, this could mean that someone is thinking of taking the lead, but they're worried about, I don't know, maybe anything to do with legalities. They're thinking of doing things in the correct way, not trying to rock the boat for others, being very, very busy, trying to keep the ball up in the air, not dropping any of those pentacles. And again, it's all about balance and harmony. What's at the bottom? And we've got new vitality and the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is here. Remember what was missing? And we've got the Queen of Wands, who is also holding that Ace of Wands. So this could mean a lot of passion. We've got a fair bit of fire. Okay. New vitality, which is the Sun connecting to Mars, no doubt here. And lovely, lovely to see. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some of Amira's Love Oracle to see just a couple more messages to see what's going on. So what's going on here? What's going on, please, Spirit? We have travel. We have fair male. So the travel card does speak of a connection that could be at a distance. Okay, now because of the lockdown, there has been, you know, someone is feeling as though they're bound and chained and not able to move. Okay, so this could mean potential for the near future. Let's see. And we've got wallflower. And wallflower is someone that's not able to move, okay? That's what I see here. Now, we've got a fair male here with blue eyes. Okay, this is quite a young person. So this could also be the child of the father here. Okay, and the wallflower, again, as I said, it's boredom. It's seeing things quite in a bleak way. The lockdown, I think, has affected this fair male here, whoever this is. Let's have a look at what's at the bottom, and we've got open relationship. Now, what I see with the open relationship has got a lot to do with maybe the social distancing, maybe a connection that is at a distance. That's why there is still an open relationship here. These people seem quite lost, okay, as they're trying to find their way. Even though they're connected, they're really looking in different directions. So could it be two people from a distance? It could be. Let's see what's beneath that. And we've got friendship. So it could also mean here that what is keeping this connection, together is the understanding. I feel that the foundation is more about friendship, and I do feel that because we've had a lot concerning the social distancing and not being able, you know, with the lockdown to move freely. I do feel that that's why we've got the open relationship. So for others of you, this could say that the fact that you're not together physically, this could be opportunities where someone's trying to look outside of the relationship. But I feel mainly that it's got a lot to do with, you know, trying to find that fine line where you can get closer to the person, whether it's physically, even emotionally, and connecting through social media. But I do feel that that's where this is coming from. Okay, I do feel that that's got a lot to do with the Nine of Wands here. Let's take a few more cards. I want to take a Moonology oracle. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So we are gaining the momentum, as I said, Mars connecting to the sun. It's all about having a lot of energy, and sometimes if we don't have a way of, you know, releasing that energy, this can get quite frustrating. Let's take a few more cards and see what's going on. What's going on with this Wheel of Fortune? We have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Lovers. So, well, obviously we know that the 10 is as hard as it can ever get, all right? But in this deck, he's holding that Ace of Swords. Remember the Ace of Swords that showed up. So, after some sort of an ending, and it was all about holding on to what, you know, this connection, holding on to believing that this is a divine union, that this is, and Gemini is all about, of course, making a decision, okay? We do have the Lovers here, and we've got the rainbow in the background, which is like, it's very, very positive, because we've got another rainbow here, and we know that the rainbow comes after the rain, after the storm. Let's take more cards. Interesting that we've got Gemini and Sagittarius. That's where the north and south nodes are. So it's all about fate. Fate is playing, it's playing out. Okay, everything is written. It's written in the stars, and my thinking is that things will happen, even though we've got free will. But at the end of the day, I do believe that the final call, the outcome, and fate and destiny is that we're going to, you know, reach our destiny whichever way we go, whether it's left or right. I do feel that it's a prolonged destiny, and that we get there, okay, at some point. Doesn't matter if we go via here or there. That's what we end up doing. That's my belief. Others may have different opinions. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Let's look at what's going on with the Two of Swords. We've got the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is the genie here, which whatever we're wishing for, make that wish, everyone. With the new moon in Leo, make your wish. We've got the two wish cards here, the Star and the Nine of Cups. Whatever decision is made, it will take you to your wish fulfillment. Let's look at this Queen of Wands. And we've got the Four of Swords. So there has been, someone's been trying to heal this Queen of Wands, whoever this is. She's been in a state of inaction. She's preparing to go to battle, if I can use that term. She's preparing with her passion to strive to what she wants to create. What's that Six of Wands? And we've got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is my Taurus card. King of Pentacles is the father. It is Earth, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King of Pentacles is all about someone who has high values, things to do with physical, tangible, material things are very important. This could be someone who's been very successful in what they do. Sometimes this King of Pentacles, yes, someone you can depend on, but then there's the other side of the coin where this person could be all about their money and what's important to them. They need to feel comfortable. Taurus is where Uranus is transiting. So, King of Pentacles, very grounded. You know, this is fixed earth, so someone who doesn't like change very much. So they're very slow to move. Let's see what's going on with the star. And we've got the Hermit here. There's that 9, there's the Hermit. And the Hermit is all about understanding what is your truth. This is connecting to spirit. Someone who's been away, they've been working behind the scenes. Okay, so Virgo and Aquarius. Virgo, earth, Aquarius, air. Virgo is health, Aquarius is humanity. Let's have a look at the 7 of Pentacles. We've got the 3 of Swords. Wow. Yeah, it's all about timing. It's all about needing to heal that broken heart. We've also got the 4 of Swords here, remember. Let's take another card on this 3 of Swords. This could be too long. Someone waiting too long. Someone having nurtured and provided a lot of love and receiving heartache. Let's have another card on that. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which is the ending of a cycle. This is, again, someone's had heartbreak where their beliefs are concerned. Maybe someone's been waiting for a change. It's taken long, but it's here now. Let's have a look at that 10 of Cups. And we've got the 5 of Cups. So, 5s, changes, disappointments. And I feel that if this is a connection, look at the similarities here where they're both cloaked people have got their backs turned to each other. And I do feel this is more than likely, someone not connecting, not communicating, both people being in their own little world, dealing with their own matters. And what sits in between them is that Wheel of Fortune, which is beliefs, truth. They've both got their backs turned to the heartbreak because of truth, because of timing. Let's look at the Justice. And we've got the Empress here. So we've got the Emperor and the Empress. Again, we've got Libra and Taurus. Our values, what we own, what, self-worth issues, where relationships, other people are concerned, where justice is concerned. And I feel that here we've got, let's look at the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Okay, both very fixed energies here. There is a lot of stubbornness here, but there is also great power. And I'm going to say, instead of being in a competition, being in competitive energy, we need to put more youthful energies here, more trust in this connection. We need to, and we've got a saying in Greek which says, pour a little bit of water in your wine, which is saying, don't be so stuck on what happened, who's the strongest, who's going to have the biggest ego. This is all about getting humbled, being compassionate and understanding that everyone has their own opinion. They have their reasons behind what they do. okay? And I feel that this is a very humbling reading where we need to put more love into the situation here, more balance, more nurturing, more love, okay, which is the Empress. That's the only way to receive the expansion, the growth, the harvest. Let's take a card on that Page of Cups. So we've got the parents, we've got the father, the mother, the Emperor, the Empress, and the Page of Cups. Let's take a card on that Page of Cups. And we've got the Page of Swords, which can mean connection through truth. So sending out that message, being truthful, being open. Truth is what is the main and the most stable foundation that we can build on. And the Page of Swords holds that Ace of Swords, which is huge. So it's all about speaking the truth. Let's take another card. And we've got the Five of Wands, taking off that blindfold, not being frightened to look at the truth. Okay, Five of Wands, Five of Cups, tens. We've got tens here. 1, 2, 3. 3 cards, 3 tens, which is the Empress. And what with the 2 cards here, I do believe that someone is ready to take the lead. And I feel that it's more the masculine energy, which can provide also that feminine energy, which is Venusian. So we've got very strong Venusian energies here with the Empress. As I said, Taurus, Libra. We've got Pisces, we've got Gemini, we've got Virgo, strong Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Sag, obviously, Taurus. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the Judgment card. And this is Scorpio. So we've got all those 4 fixed energies here. And not long ago I've been speaking about those 4 fixed energies. Don't forget, even the World card holds those 4 energies. And we've had the World card recently. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is someone trying to do this alone, trying to prove that they're good enough to do things alone. But the message here is, don't try and go it alone. Work with others, work with your partner, work with your family. That's the only way that equilibrium can come through. Okay, now this is help coming from Spirit. Okay, this is Archangel Michael breathing air, breathing oxygen into this situation. This is a breath of oxygen coming from Spirit. Okay, so don't doubt this awakening. And remember, Uranus having gone retrograde is the great awakener. So this is that light coming on. We've had a few, we've had the Ace of Swords, we've had the Ace of Wands. Okay, and it's right here. Vitality, choosing your battles. This is the 7 of Wands, sticking to your guns. This is reaching out, the 3 of Pentacles, collaborating after having some sort of challenging times because of, those 5 swords. This is the 5 of Swords. No, this is the 5 of Wands, sorry. 5 of Wands, not being on the same page. Okay, trying to build on something. But it's competitive energies. Competitive energies indeed. So that's the message here. Don't work against each other, work together. And remember, these two have got their backs turned to each other. So do these people here. What can I say? What can I say? Let's take the love messages. So the energy is gaining momentum with a waxing moon. Okay, someone is gaining a strength and the idea that they need to lead. The messages are coming through, as you can see here. Let's take the love message. We've got, I'm lost, I don't know what to do. I will go with my guts. I want you with me. I want you to be mine. I can't live without you. That's a 6. After you left me, my world stopped. Please come back. And that's a 9, everyone. 9, okay? And that's like the 3 of Swords that we've got up here. Okay, someone is still on their mind. They just can't get over the fact that their heart was broken. But it's time now. We've got the Wheel of Fortune twice. It's time now to bring in that change, to end that cycle. Okay, and instead of, I'm going to say, if you're cross-watching, let's say, and this is the story of what the other person did to you, how about not waiting and being the one to take the lead? We've got take the lead twice here. What's at the bottom? Forever yours. And that is a 19, which is the Sun, Leo. Okay, so I do feel that there will be communication, there will be that second chance. Someone is getting ready. They're understanding that instead of, you know, sitting back and doing nothing, it's time for them to take the action, okay, to be humble, to bring in the love, so therefore we will have expansion and growth. This is receiving the harvest. This is providing the nurturing. This is coming through with love. And don't forget, Venus is transiting through Cancer. That's what it's all about. It's the mother providing the breast milk for the child. And that's literally or metaphorically speaking. And I will leave you with that message. Thank you so much for being here, for liking, sharing, and subscribing, for your patience, everyone. I do wish you luck. And I'm going to say again, don't forget, look out for those messages. For those of you that are interested in the astrology, please stay on. I will have a quick talk about the astrology. Much love to all of you. So for those of you that are interested in the astrology, we've got Uranus now retrograde in the sign of Taurus from the 15th. The retrograde of Uranus will last until 14th of January of 2021. This will bring radical changes where, what is Taurus? Okay, Taurus is anything that we love. It's the money house. It's anything that we own. It's our belongings. It's money, okay, money, but also values. Okay, so Uranus in transiting through the sign of Taurus retrograde there, this could speak of food, things to do with food. So sudden changes where matters of food is concerned, matters of money. Okay, Uranus is the people, it's humanity. Okay, it's very scientific, it's breakthrough, it's innovative, it's technological matters. So anything to do with the internet as well. So many changes coming through. And of course Uranus speaks of the future, so it's very futuristic. We're going to get a peek into what the changes will be. Even where money is concerned, you can imagine that things to do with future and, you know, that's where the changes will be shown. From now until January, we're going to have a lot of changes where all those matters that I mentioned are concerned. Now, we've had Mercury transiting through Leo in a difficult aspect, in conjunction to the planet Pluto in the sign of Capricorn. Mercury is communication, right? Mercury transiting through Leo, it's very childlike. Mercury is the child, but it's very playful. It wants to take that risk, and it's in conjunct to Pluto, and Pluto deals with things that are hidden. Okay, don't forget that Mercury is right on the Sun now, and the Sun, it's in its home sign of Leo. So this is, of course, the messenger of the gods, bringing in the clarity. It's conjunct the Sun. So this is the child speaking with the father, the king, the messenger of the gods speaking with the king, and it's in conjunct to Pluto, which is bringing the change. Something needs adjustment here to bring in things that are meant to change. Now, Pluto is transformation. This is like a sense of having those communications, that clarity, so we can bring in that transformation, that change, going deep. Pluto is going deep. So therefore, those important conversations, those important adjustments will bring the clarity and the healing, which is the Sun. Healing of the soul, okay? Healing of the ego, again, which is the Sun. But the Sun in Leo is very creative as well. So whatever we're creating, this is like bringing a new day to something that has been gone. It's dead. It's like the Judgment card. That's how I see this. So that happened about a day ago. Now, as I said before during the reading, the Sun is in its home sign of Leo is trine to Mars in its home sign of Aries. This is a lot of fire, a lot of helpful energies, which will bring, okay, because Mars is the warrior. It's reaching out to the Sun and Mercury in a beautiful trine. So having that warrior spirit to be able to create through business, through what we're creating, through bringing something to the world. You know, the Sun moving through Leo is all about what we're creating and bringing it to the world. This is the power and the vitality of Mars, helping us to create something that could bring even healing through creative means to the collective, to the world at large. Okay, so also we've had a few hours ago Venus in the sign of Cancer square over to Chiron in Aries. Okay, this is very much that nurturing through love and providing to thyself or to another, helping someone through our nurturing, giving them the nurturing and the love to help close up that wound. This could be us giving help to someone that is in need, whether it's psychological help, whether it's financial help, in any means. This could be someone that has low self-esteem, and Venus is providing, nurturing, loving, equilibrium to help close up that open wound. Okay, so also what is going on now is the Sun and Mercury are conjoined, very, like they're right on top of each other. Beautiful, even though Mercury does get somehow burnt being so close to the Sun. Okay, this is where now Mercury will be passing over the Sun as it moves faster than the Sun, so it will take the lead. So this, how I see this is the messenger of the gods going forward, going ahead of the Sun. So looking for the answers before it can provide to the king, which is the Sun. Okay, and that's beautiful. I mean, this could be clarity which will bring healing. Okay, absolutely beautiful. And both being in Leo, Leo is all about fun. It's all about the child that wants to go out and play. Okay, so it's all about play, flirtatious messages coming through. Lots of things could happen with this transit. Now, also in about 22 hours, we're having Mercury in conjunct to Saturn. So again, something needs adjustment there. And what's interesting is that, and we're talking about the exact transits, but if we look at the chart, we've got another yod, which is the finger of God. Now, right here, what we've got is Mercury and the Sun sextiling over to the North Node in Gemini. Okay, the North Node is all about fate. A sextile is a good connection, and both the Sun, Mercury, connected to the North Node in Gemini, point to Saturn. So how I see this is, it's, with the Sun and Mercury there, this is good news coming through, good fated news through truth, communication, seeing the truth of the things that have been difficult to see. Saturn is very much about the dark. Saturn is things, those blockages, that fork in the road, things that have been difficult to see because of governmental blockages, because of karmic blockages. Whatever the case, whatever Saturn speaks of to you in the sign of Capricorn, the North Node connected to the Sun and Mercury are pointing straight to Saturn. And Saturn is all about karma, it's timing. Maybe these are good messages, fated messages that are now coming through. Clarity, healing, through doing the hard work are now coming through. The finger of God is pointing straight at Saturn. Saturn right up there in Capricorn. So we're also having Mercury sextiling over to the North Node, which I just mentioned. Beautiful news coming through. North Node in Gemini, it's all about the student. It's all about maybe the twins having made a decision. Gemini is also about being ready to collaborate. Siblings, neighbors, people in your area. Okay, things that are close to you in your periphery. Now, what is also happening in about a day or so is Venus sextiling over, Venus in Cancer sextiling over to Uranus in Taurus. This could be beautiful messages, sudden innovative messages, ideas that come through. Venus is love, money, it's values. Uranus is unexpected tower moments, absolutely beautiful news, good messages coming through, beautiful changes that will bring value if we have been dealing with anything that has not been worthy of our love, us being in a certain situation. This could be radical, sudden changes, ideas that come from nowhere. Absolutely beautiful messages coming through and beautiful news. And this could even be, a message, an email that comes through which will provide for you, will provide some sort of stability. Venus transiting through Cancer, that's what it's all about. It's our home, good messages coming from our mother, help coming from the mother, from the family. Okay, it can work out in many, many different ways. I think I will leave it there. The only last thing I wanted to mention is that the moon now is a couple of steps before we're ready to have a new moon in the sign of Leo. So always new moons we start something. Leo is the child. It's anything to do with creation. This could also mean someone is ready to take a risk. They're ready to go and try their luck. Okay, have a go. Buy a lottery ticket. Don't forget, for Leo, if you are a Leo out there, this is your wild card of the year. Make your wishes, send your intentions out to Spirit. This could be, that could manifest in a matter of 6 months. I will leave it there. Now, don't forget, everyone, that we've all got Leo somewhere in our chart. So wherever Leo is for you, that's where a new beginning could happen. As I said before, I may be doing a video for each zodiac sign where Uranus will be retrograding for you in which area of life. So look ahead for that. It will take a few days, but don't forget that the Uranus retrograde will be until January 14th. So we've got a few months ahead. A lot is going to happen. I will go into details for each and every one of you for that. So I will leave it here. I want to thank you all so much. I do hope that that provided a little bit of clarity for you. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and everything that you do. The extended readings, the extended love readings are up, for those of you that did not notice that. And I will also be doing the mid-month readings, general readings. Look out for those as well in the next couple of days. I will be back tomorrow with another reading. Looking forward to connecting with you, just thinking of anything that I haven't mentioned. Looking forward to connecting with you again. Much love, much healing, and many, many blessings to all of you.